Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining the Strong Tower Convention volunteer training for the game library. During this training, we will go over where the game library is located, how to log into the laptop, opening the game library webpage, checking out games, checking in games, checking what games are currently checked out, and closing the library at the end of the day. So first we'll cover the location. The game library is located in the main game hall, which is the main ballroom at the Marriott West in Waukesha. To log into the laptop, simply power it on, and then it will come up to a login screen where it will have the login for the laptop. It will automatically populate the username, and the password is a 4-number password of the month and the year of the game convention for that year. If you have any issues with logging into the laptop, make sure to find a Strong Tower leader who can help you log in. The next thing we'll go over is how to log into the game library webpage. So we'll go to that page now, and on the desktop is a shortcut for the Hoopla library. Go ahead and double click that. And it will bring you up to the main page. You will need to log in. When you log into the web page, and I'll go to the main page here, make sure it goes to info@strongtowergamers.com. The password will auto-populate and simply click on login. You'll notice here that on here you can click on game libraries. Or I should say, click on the Hoopla library one again, and it will actually take you to the page. So on this page, you'll notice at the top, you have a number of different options for the Hoopla Games library. There is checkout, check-in, and then there's a method for checking games. So we'll start with checkout. So you want to make sure that it's set to I'm at a tabletop.events convention, and then you'll click here to select the Strong Tower Gamers convention or Strong Tower convention. Make sure to select the 2026 one. As the convention hasn't started yet, as we're recording this beforehand, you're going to want to click on this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check out a game. And the easiest thing to do here is to scan the UPC code on the front of it. And scan, and in this case, it'll take you to Ticket to Ride. Now, if we were during the convention, you could simply scan the user's badge and it will enter their badge number. But since we're doing this before the convention, we're going to manually enter this. So I'll enter my name. Put in my email address. Enter my phone number. Enter my postal code. And my date of birth. And then I'll simply click on complete checkout. At this point, it will say checkout complete in the upper right-hand corner. And at this time, we can check to see what games are currently checked out by going to the games option and then selecting checked out. And this will show a list of those games that are currently checked out. In this case, there's only one currently checked out. It was checked out a few seconds ago. And if we click on it, it'll give us our details. Who checked it out, how long it's been checked out, the player count, and all the pertinent information for this game. And then you can see all of the checkouts here. over the period of time. The next thing we can do is check it back in. When you click on check in, it's going to give you a list of all the games that are currently checked out. Find the one that you're going to check back in, and then click on choose to check it back in. Now, at this time, we can adjust the number of minutes that it was checked out. In this case, we'll leave it where it is. If the game comes back and there's something that appears to be wrong or broken or missing or damaged, we may need to update this. In most cases, you'll be able to leave these alone. But if it does appear that there's something missing or the box is damaged or the instructions are missing, we can add that here. If we need to add additional notes, we can do that there. However, if there's no issues wrong with the game, you can simply click on check in. And now you'll notice that the game is checked in and there are no ones left to be checked in. At the end of the night, we'll want to go ahead and close out the library. So we'll want to go to the games area and we'll want to look for checked out ones. And in this case, there are no games currently checked out. If there are any that are checked out at approximately 11:30 at night, if you happen to be on the closing shift, at this time, you'll want to go to the players who have the games checked out, encourage them to finish up their game and return it to the library. We will then check it in, and at that time, you can close it out for the rest of the evening. So at that point, you can then close out the web page, and then you can shut down the laptop for the evening. If you have any questions or if you have any problems with running the library or logging into something, please find a Strong Tower Gamers representative, and they will help you out with logging in or checking games in or checking games out or any problems that you might have. Otherwise, thank you very much for attending this training, and we look forward to your attending the convention in a few weeks. If you do have any questions, you can contact Erin Cohen, who's our volunteer coordinator. You can message her at volunteerinfo@strongtowergamers.com. Thank you very much for volunteering with us, and we look forward to seeing you in a few weeks.